Let me ask you a question. What are you actually trying to build? Not in general, specifically. When you think about your physical and cognitive capacity 5 years from now, what does a target look like? Most people, when I ask that question, give me an answer that sounds like a feeling. I want to feel strong. I want to feel sharp. I want to feel like I did 10 years ago. Those aren't targets, those are hopes. And you cannot engineer toward a hope. You can only engineer toward a number. The reason most people don't have a specific target is that nobody has ever given them one. The fitness industry gives you goals. Lose 20 pounds, run a 5K, bench your body weight. Those are fine as far as they go. They don't go very far. The longevity industry gives you risk reduction. Lower your cardiovascular risk, improve your metabolic markers, extend your health span. Also fine, also incomplete. Neither of them gives you a composite performance target, a specific integrated picture of what maximum functional capacity looks like for a high-performing adult at your age. So people drift, not because they don't care, because they're aiming at something they can't see clearly enough to actually hit. So let me give you the picture. Maximum capacity at 60, what it looks like when the system is working across the 5 pillars we've been talking about. Structural capacity. You can produce force rapidly and express it under load. Your isometric strength is in the top third for your age cohort. Your rate of force development, how fast you can generate that strength, is measurably preserved. You move without compensation, single leg stability, loaded carry, hip hinge under tension. The foundation is intact. Aerobic capacity, your VO2 max is in the top quartile for your age. Your heart rate recovers to within 20 beats of resting within 60 seconds of stopping hard effort. Your watts per heartbeat ratio on a standardized test tells you your cardiovascular system is running efficiently, not just surviving the work. Metabolic capacity, your fasting insulin is low. Your HbA1c is in the optimal range. Your inflammatory markers are clean. Your body composition, lean mass relative to total weight, reflects a body that is metabolically active, not just a body that looks okay in clothes. Neural capacity. Your simple reaction time is under 250 milliseconds. Your reaction time under cognitive load degrades by less than 15% when you're physically fatigued. Your grip strength is in the upper range for your age. Your HRV baseline is stable and trending upward. Behavioral capacity. You're sleeping 7+ hours with consistency. Your nutrition supports your training, not just your preferences. Your adherence rate to the behaviors that drive adaptation is above 85% over any rolling 4-week period. You don't need external structure to maintain any of it. That's the picture, not a feeling, a set of numbers, specific, measurable, achievable. Now, I want to be direct about something. Those benchmarks are not easy. They're not what the average 60-year-old looks like. The average 60-year-old has been drifting for years. We've spent the last 5 episodes talking about why. But they are absolutely achievable. I know this because I work with people in their late 50s and 60s who hit these numbers or are moving toward them with clear trajectory. Not because they're genetic outliers, not because they've made training their whole identity, but because they have a precise system and they're running it consistently. And I know it because I'm living it. I'm 63. These are the numbers I track. This is the standard I hold myself to, not because I'm trying to prove something, because I believe the next 20 years are going to be the highest leverage decades of my life. And I need the capacity to back it up. There's one question that determines whether any of this is available to you. It's not how old you are. It's not your current fitness level. It's not how much time you have. The question is, are you willing to be measured? That's it. Because everything else follows from that. The baseline, the target, the prescription, the 16-week progression, the composite score that tells you exactly which systems need the work and which one is already strong. None of it works without the measurement. All of it works with it. The people who perform at the highest level in their 60s, the ones who I find most compelling, the ones who seem to get better while everyone around them drifts, aren't special. I'm not special. They defined a target, they built a system around it. They measured, they adjusted, they refused to drift. That's not inspiration, that's engineering. And that's chapter 1. 6 episodes on the real problem, the wrong categories, the drift, the measurement gap, the single metric trap, the dependency problem, and now a specific picture of what we're actually building toward. Chapter 2 starts the next episode. We go deep on the 5 systems. 1 episode per pillar, what it is, why it degrades, what matters most, and what actually moves the number. Episode 7 is structural capacity, why force production is the foundation of everything, and why strength alone isn't enough. If you've been with me through Chapter 1, Chapter 2 is where it starts to get useful. Be sure to subscribe. I'll see you there. And remember, what we're building, maximum capacity right now at this age.